Hey everybody, Tuesday, May 12th. I am Lexi Caldwell, Associate Broker with Century 21 affiliated in the Lansing and Jackson markets. And I have my market update for you, and I've moved this to Tuesday. The other thing I did is I spent a little more time checking in on these numbers, both the Flex MLS and the Paragon MLS that we use. Flex is the one in Lansing and Paragon is the one in Jackson. I've got two different MLSs that I'm logging into daily and checking out properties and whatnot. But they have some quick stats that you can grab, but I haven't found them to be totally accurate. I wanted really, when I do the 7-day time period, I want just the brand new listings. I want just Jackson County, and then I want Ingham and Eaton County. So I found some of the numbers to be like a little bit skewed, like some of the active backup properties I think were end up on the active list. And so I just spent a little more time drilling down those numbers for you guys. The other thing is I wanted to move this video to Tuesday. So here we are Tuesday. The numbers that I'm going to show you are going to be, I have it right here, from May 5th to May 12th, which is today. And then the other thing is too, we're still in this whole quarantine pandemic situation. So I think most of you know that real estate in Michigan was opened up, what's today, Tuesday last, so just Thursday of last week. So what that means is we can now do in-person showings. You have to wear personal protective equipment, like gloves and masks and things like that. So just some things to try to keep everybody safe and to stop the spread of the virus. So if you have questions about that, let me know. But otherwise, I will share my screen and we will go right into our numbers here. So I'm going to make this, I think I can make it full screen. So here we go with I got the dates right this time. So I typically have been forgetting to change those dates. And something else I noticed too is I didn't have the sold number on here. So that was super weird. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I usually start with the Lansing statistics. So here they are. Last week, we only had, and remember that the new listings are just a new active listing. The coming soons is something new to Lansing that they've just started. There were only 3 of them, but I added them into this number. So you can see a huge jump here. Like how exciting is this, right? We only had 35, and remember this was still when we were in, real estate was still shut down and considered non-essential. Now that we've opened up, we're looking at 204 new listings this week. So that is fantastic. Price changes are up to 37 from 10. So that's nice to see. Well, not nice to, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I look at it as more activity in the market, which is great. But if you're a seller having to reduce your price, that's probably not great news. But anyway, so active backup, remember this is a Lansing thing as well. This is a listing that has an accepted offer, okay, but they're still willing to show the property and still willing to take a backup offer. So if you're a buyer that I've worked with and you're looking kind of in that gray area, I call it between Lansing and Jackson, and you see a property on our favorite website, Zillow or whatever, and then I go into the MLS and it shows pending, or not pending, but contingent basically, or active backup. That means that it's got an accepted offer. But unfortunately, when it feeds out to all those websites, it's going to show still active, even though there is an accepted offer. So I know I've had buyers frustrated with that. Contingent and pendings, and somehow I've got like a little dot right here. I'll get rid of that. So I've added those together. Again, we're up 99 from 28. So that's very exciting and promising. And I don't have the last close number. I suppose I could have grabbed it, but for some reason it was blank in there, but we have 87 this past week that have closed. So that's good, promising numbers, right? When we jump over to Jackson area, oh, and I did change, I think I told you, that I've changed. So this is just Jackson County now. So I think these numbers will be a little more accurate. So this number might be lower because I've switched from what I'm guessing to be a bigger market area down to just Jackson County. So next week, these numbers will be a little more accurate. So 46 to 45, again, I don't think this is a apples to apples comparison here. Um, Price changes anyways, that shows up to 55. Pendings, that's huge, so 141 properties. So probably there were a lot of showings when the market opened up on Thursday, and we've got some accepted offers that have happened, so that's really good. And then sold properties, just 11. But again, I think this number and this number, these are going to show from the smaller geographic area, because I wanted to be just looking at Jackson County. um, I think, the Jackson MLS is pretty much just Jackson County. There would be some, I think, maybe some crossover as far as like Onstead areas, like some of the agents you'll see listing properties in Onstead are actually Jackson area agents, or maybe like Brooklyn agents, but Brooklyn is still Jackson County, I think, if I remember right, without looking at a map. Um, yeah, so I think the market is showing promising. I think it's gonna continue to increase. So we will see what our numbers show next week. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to message me or give me a call, whatever you need to do. And I hope to talk to you soon. I hope you guys enjoy the warm weather that's supposed to be coming up. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So thank you so much and have a good day.